That's all you got? That's like a special skill for Zero? Dude, just why not make another X game then? You know? It really, yeah, it seems like they really just want to make another X. Right, there's like an argument coming from Elpizo, and I already checked that that is true because my memory is like super bad. I don't remember what X10 looks like and played like. He was starting as with Buster at first, and the saber came out as a charge attack on the second X. But we played X to 8, so the image of Zero is always saber because that's what has been built for him afterwards, you know. And then we now back there again, and I played Zero, but it only felt like X on X6, where X inherited his saber. I think it's X6, right? X5 is supposed to be dying, something like that. So what X? Was it like X3 or X4? X3? Yeah, where was it? When Zero sacrificed himself and we got his Buster. That's a war. Now, ladies and gentlemen, begin. Chattabate! What is it, Missiel? Is this necessary? Do we really have to do this? If we conduct an all-out attack, the casualties will be so high. I'm afraid that's the price we must pay for our future. It's sad, but I love war. Because I always play Dynasty Warrior, let's make Mega Man Warrior. Ciel's research will be completed soon. Once the substitute energy has been developed, Neo Arcadia loses its reason to crack down on us. Will it give us a little more time? That's nothing but a sweet illusion. If a substitute energy is developed, and if we give it to them for free, I don't think Neo Arcadia will show mercy to us. You got some point there. But silence! Look, what have you done? Miss Ciel, you just made another iron-fisted governance? What did I say the first time I see this guy? He looks evil. Looks ambitious. And kinda hard to differentiate those two sometimes. I'm going to the front line to give commands. Transfer me. Yeah, because ambitious people like to take some risks, right? And sometimes, not sometimes, most of the time the risk means sacrificing others for his own ambition. So it's kind of hard to differentiate ambitious and evil sometimes, you know. Are you glad now, Ciel? Don't want to take the responsibilities yourself? Yeah, that's the problem, right? Was it Plato or Socrates that said that, I think it was Plato, right? That his dream government is the one that ruled by, I don't remember the term, don't remember the word, but someone like Ciel, right? But the thing is, someone like Ciel doesn't want to rule. That's the problem. No. No. What are you gonna do about it? No. 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 We do this like 100 times because Capcom is the one that makes Resident Evil 2 as well, right? 100 times and then we will unlock Rebecca's picture here. And that will correlate Mega Man world into Resident Evil. Just like how Cyber Elf is somehow connected to Maverick Wars. Immediately, suddenly, and somehow it just has to make sense. Good luck, the guy that doesn't have any choice. Why would you even bother giving me that choice? What a bullshit. So this is like the museum stage on X something. Awesome, right? I was trying to slash here, slash there, it happening. When the enemy falling down, it's not coming out. Great. Oh, wait a second. I should equip this. Why? Because I need to refill my sub tank. Come on. Do you think it's very generous here though? We could use it like 3 times? Damn. Okay, refilled. So this form is really just for filling that, right? Maximum, not maximum, not maximum. Wait, what? Huh. Oh. Huh? How? B-Bind, Friends of B-Blade. Huh? Huh. Oh, you could do it that way. All right. A stand. Sub-tank. So how many sub-tank could we have? Well, I'm glad with that, but Okay. Fuck. Max. Bullshit. Bullshit! I'm still moving! And what is this bullshit? Huh? That the maximum is only I could change direction faster. It's no longer there. Good. Here we go again. Dude, no matter what, I will going back a bit, right? What's good is that? Huh? What's good is this in here? Could I push? No, right? Huh? The fuck? Why is that necessary then? Huh? Usually means something, right? Yeah, let's be patient. Rerev, whatever. Energy for Vitality. Is Vitality different than... No, it's the same. Where do they hit the life up, heart up now? Ugh. Huh? What is it for? Huh? Weird. Don't even need that. For that jump. What's that for? Boss fight? Save. Put that down. I want to get like 10 minutes. If I can defeat this boss in 10 minutes, I will continue on the next session. But well, at least I beat that Phoenix, right? No matter how I did it. I don't know if that is the right thing to do, but I did that. Oh, sucks. So you are yellow. I assume you will be thunder. So what was it again? Fire is strong against ice? No, ice is strong against fire. No. Is it different? Because I used ice before to fight the Phoenix. So it might be wrong. Fire on 0-1 was strong against ice. So ice strong against lightning. And lightning strong against fire. I should use lightning before. Ah, jeez. Yeah, of course. We need that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What the fuck, man? Oh, the hat? Did I always hit the hat? I thought it's like the part of the body with stripes there. Surely going to die. The easiest one. Well, the yellow also could be quite easy if we got more space, but this is better. This is what I want for a boss fight room, you know? But I understand why they don't give us this kind of room every time we fought a boss or mini boss or anything like that. It's because we are too huge, and the enemy is also too huge, right? There's not much space left. If this is like the biggest room there is to fight a boss, you know? But then again, you're the one that made the game. I think you could change it, right? Supposedly. It's a better one. You're blinking, but you're not hurting. That's what sucks and infuriates me. Yeah, maybe that's why. Yeah, maybe that's why the Phoenix didn't get harmed before. Yay, I'm back being a sluggish warrior. I'm black. I'm back. Jeez. Oh, that's super weird. So that's like an end for one part. Is that what? Oh, is this how boss press is going to happen now? No, it can't be a boss press. Why are you so late, Zero? I was so bored that we had to retire all the resistance soldiers to pass the time. All that remains is only this inferior ex-Neo Arcadia citizen. Zero, I've been waiting for you for too long. They were too weak to have fun with. I have wanted to face you. Why don't we have fun together? So these three will have a different combo, right? A different pattern, right? Did you come to rescue this Reploid, Zero? Not really. Just execute him, please. Why do you bother? Even if you help him, he won't thank you. And if he lives, even more resistant soldiers are going to die. I'll save this Reploid and I won't let any more resistant soldiers die. That's bullshit. How greedy, but can you really do that by yourself? Emergency call for Zero. An unidentified object is rapidly flying towards the resistant base. UFO? Return to base immediately. And they will let me to go back? Oh, can you hear it? A bombardment aircraft is heading for your base with a special bomb. Using bombs is not my style, but all is fair in love and war. The resistant forces have made a mistake that can be forgiven. Neo Arcadia, or should I say human society, is not a thing that Reploids can rebel against. If they do, they should be exterminated. Operator transfers us back to the base. So why won't you just do that in the first place? I don't think that justice is destroying resistant forces, but as long as they try to disobey humans, destroying them is my goal. Yeah, why is like I'm the only one that could be teleported? What's the problem there? Why can't we teleport that guy? What's the name again? Elpizo? Before that, before I'm getting there. Or I was getting there. Or I was there. Yeah, whatever, man. But, yeah, I'm not really get it, the story. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it, you know? It's more makes sense for the Neo Arcadia, in my take. Because human indeed make Reploids from X, right? Reploid is X copy, right? I don't remember the... Yeah, what was... Yeah, Reploid isn't... Is it like... Could I say it as acronym? Something like that? Radius shuttle. Oh. What makes it different by you? Really, you're not just gonna try to escape the base. So when the bomb is reaching this HQ, you will survive. No, it's too dangerous. Yeah, what can you do? This chick pissed me off. Like before. Use a portable trans server, I'll let you know when. We cannot go any further or we will show up on the radar. What's the matter? Like, we're going from here and then we won't find any enemies? What a bullshit. Yeah, I'm not gonna play it. Ran out of time. I'm gonna do it on my next session. But yeah, as far as I get, human create Reploid from X, right? They are copying X and that becomes Reploid, but they made Reploids to help human, right? So when somehow the status of Reploid is as the same as human, just because they got conscious, we killed animal all the time. Animal got conscious. Okay. Animal got free will. They could decide, they could think, they could solve problem. We just don't want to admit it. Right? Animals could do it. They did it all the time to their infant and others' infant. And not only that, even like a beaver now, how to make a dam and how to fix a river, a side part of the river when it's erode, you know? So they can solve problem. It's not all about instinct. And we don't just immediately raise animal becomes part of human beings. You could argue that they cannot talk, humans. Probably that, but yeah, I just don't get it. Maybe it happens somewhere on X series that the status of Reploid becomes is equal as human being, you know? But I get the part here where the human thinks, well, we need energy, and those Reploids has, I don't know, what did they use? Like nuke maybe? Something like that to power them up, right? Maybe that's, I don't know, maybe it's something else. But it helps society, human society to hang on, right? The world is being destroyed by the Elf War or something like that, I believe so, on 01, right? And desperate situation needs desperate action, you know? And I think it's just quite logical from the human's perspective, and it's not even the human that initiated, right? It was X. And that is also because X is programmed to help humanity, to conserve them, to defend them, right? Defend their existence, which then growing towards the point that Dr. Light is such an asshole. But yeah, I don't see much point why the resistance needs to be exist. You know, it's really just Magneto with his mutant group trying to fight their existence, that's all, right? So we're playing not the human side anymore. And I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, Zero died a couple of times, X died a couple of times, and the story decides they have souls now. But they have returned a couple of times before. And on X series, it kind of indicates that, I don't know, some program, data, or some chip survive of them that make them able to return all the time, right? Sigma is surviving as data, as a virus, right? So I don't see why. Maybe on Zero series they're going to explain it. Since when the data become a soul, you know? Is it related to this dark elves situation or something like that? But so far I'm on the human side. I don't see much point of why we're trying to destroy Neo Arcadia, man. Weird. Is it because they don't use democracy? They're using an iron-fisted leadership? In such an apocalypse, I think it just makes sense to have an iron-fisted leader rather than democracy, you know? We don't need to fight among us when it's a critical situation. And to get back to the previous topic of how the asshole Dr. Light in my eyes is, because he keep talking bullshit about peace and everything, right? X, you need to learn how to have peace without violence. Yet he spread weapons inside a capsule all over the place. And that only means one thing to me. He doesn't even believe. He doesn't even believe that there is going to be a peace without any violence. It only says to me that he only believes that whatever the age, there's going to be an evil man like Wily, right? Or a Sigma. So he prepared those capsules for armor and everything, plasma beam, everything, so X could destroy the enemy, right? He teaches violence. Ironically, Dr. Wily created Zero to be a total villain, and now he become a total good. I argue he even better than X now, right? I don't know, but that's what I take from the story so far. So yeah, kind of ridiculous still, and it really seems like they're trying to be so dark with this story now, right? There's an apocalypse. Human is not really survived that much. That's why some extreme measure is being taken and all the stuff. But I think X series is already quite dark, right? Zero is being pushed to kill Iris and all the stuff, right? That I don't remember anymore, but Earth is the brink of destruction on X5 and all this stuff. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have much confidence if I could deal much about this game. Of course, I always hope I could finish a game so I could fairly give my ratings, although it's still gonna be quite subjective because it's depends to what I experience on the game, right? But yeah, let's say if somehow the game throws too much bullshit and too difficult on the final boss or final stage, and I will just simply jump into 0-3 probably. I did say that also on my first session, but I think I cut it out. Because when I edit that part, I think, come on, this is only 2 stages. 1 opening stage and 1 finish stage. There are still more 3 stages. It's not fair to just claim this game is not working. We need to see what's the rest of it first. And so I cut that one out, but I did say that. on the very end of my first session that yeah, if somehow I decide this game is not for me, I will just go straight to a 0-3. I really do hope it's not going to happen, because I could help myself using a save state, right? Just as it saved me in a lot of boss fights so far. I could save before the boss fight happening, right? But who knows, man? Maybe there's going to be like an enemy, and hopefully not the final boss, that needs like a special EX skill to harm them. And if that's the case, I will get not soft lock, hard lock maybe, right? I don't know. But for now, I'm going to end this one here, because yeah, it's already too hot. It's already almost 4 hours. That's why, yeah, before my high blood pressure kicking again and doing some stupid shout or some stupid stuff. I better stop it here now. So yeah, let's do this stage on the next part, which is, well, it's not different for you guys, but I think I got like 5 parts, right? That could buy me like a week. Good. I could rest off a week of this game. That's huge, right? That's huge. So I won't go back here tomorrow still feel stress, right? Yeah. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching as usual, and see you later. See you again on the next part. Goodbye.